Hey, if I look like crap, it's because I didn't sleep much. I was just so sore from work. I was excited because I've been able to do more stuff because my neck's been improved a lot. But I was just swimming and playing basketball and lifting weights, and then I was so sore last night I couldn't sleep. But I mean, it's a good kind of sore, not bad. But anyway, I had tinnitus like for since 2020. So for 5 years. I've been doing curve correction because it was all from like internal jugular vein compression and possibly brainstem compression. Like internal jugular vein compression, you get all sorts of different sounds. Brainstem compression, you get like the high pitched sound you always hear in movies, like the high, like when a grenade goes off near somebody and their ears ring for a while. So that happens like if I would like turn my head a certain way, or if I feel things shifting around, it's like then a nerve gets pushed on or the brainstem or whatever, and then you get that sound. So both those things. But with doing curve correction, and yesterday was the first time like I didn't have any sound at all. At least until I laid down on my back, then there was a little bit of tinnitus. But during the day, like I was sat in my car, like, and it was dead quiet in the car. I'm out in the parking lot. There's no noise. I didn't hear anything. And that was before I even worked out, because like working out can improve your blood flow, and then you hear less tinnitus. Because in my case, like if you force the blood to go down the internal jugular veins with intense exercise, then it's not going through the collateral veins that go up and around towards your ears and down again, and you hear all that. Um, it's really annoying, but if it's going down the way it's supposed to, then it is not going through the collateral veins so much. So, and I've seen this on ultrasound and uh, CT venograms, to, so I know it's not. I'm not guessing. Oh. So, the curve correction. When you lose your cervical curve, your C1 moves forward relative to your skull. So your internal jugular veins go through some holes in the bottom of your skull, and so that doesn't change. So if your C1 moves forward relative to your skull when you lose your cervical curve, and it's pushing against those veins. And the distance between my internal or my C1 transverse process, which your internal jugular veins touch by default, even a healthy person, and the things that go down in the front of the skull. What are they called? Um, right in front of the transverse process. Like the transverse process is on your C1. It's like this. Like your C1's like this, and these two things, my thumb and my pinky, are the transverse processes. And then in front of those, like on the other side, like right here, there'd be like in between that, you'd have like that thing that comes down from your skull, that little spike. And but my gap, like a normal gap's like that, so you have plenty of space. My gap was like this. So correcting the curve's supposed to pull that apart again, and I that was proven in when I put on a neck weight, halo neck weight, um, and I took an X-ray from the side, and also got an ultrasound from the side. Dr. Middleton in Florida has showed that my C1, like it opened up, so you can see blood was flowing better through the veins. So it's like, okay, well, if I keep using the weight, eventually my neck will stay like that, even when I'm not wearing it. And the theory behind that is like if you're engaging, because like if you put it goes behind your neck, and then you're wearing, it's a necklace with a weight on the front, and you're wearing it, and you have to stand upright with that. It's 15 pounds for me to stand upright with that. I have to engage muscles, so my muscles are strengthening in that correct position. So all I do in the exercise is I just stand upright. It's pulling me forward. I maintain good posture. which is difficult. But I would do it for like 5 minutes at a time. Like I do like some neck exercises, and then I do that curve correction for 5 minutes. I think I was doing flexion extension, like where you put the head harness on, you had the chain with the weight, and you go down and then up and down and up, and like exercise your neck. And currently, I'm on 20 pounds, 16 reps. So every hour is doing that, and then after that, I would do 15-pound weight for and just stand up straight. And anyway, so I did that the day before yesterday, and then yesterday, uh, I always seem to notice the benefits the next day. Like not so like if I had tinnitus and I put on the neck weight, it doesn't fix it, but the next day it'll be reduced. Um, I guess because I'm healing in that better position. I don't know when I sleep. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah. I mean, I didn't have any tinnitus at all. I can hear a little bit now, but it's pretty quiet. And yesterday it was just gone. And I can't do the neck weights every day because it's an exercise. So, you, I injure myself if I do the same exercise day after day after day. But like, so it's like, it goes up and down and up and down, but it's like in a downward trajectory. So, it'll get worse again, then it'll get better again and worse. But as long as it keeps, over time, it's getting the better is even better than before. So the tinnitus is overall going down. So I'm scheduling to go to a chiropractor to have him check my curve just to see like, how's my curve doing? Because I think it's improved. Um, so I mean that would be the only explanation. That's the only thing I'm doing for my neck for curve, and it's the only thing that's helped my tinnitus ever. So it's probably improved. So pretty happy about that. It's definitely. I mean, I had a lot of doctors tell me it was impossible to fix. So